back at it, showing some videos from ranked platinum, I believe. Somewhere around maybe platinum 4, platinum 5. So we're playing Destiny board with a little bit of Labyrinth spice. Now the Labyrinth actually gives this deck some legs to run on while that Destiny board is getting set up. It does take a minute. But Labyrinth is pretty good at putting bodies on the board. Here we see Dark Spirit's Mastery. I love that card for the amount of draw power that you can get off of it. But right there you see a slash draw OTK out of nowhere for the victory. That slash draw OTK, it makes that final Destiny deck pretty dangerous. And that was Platinum 4 ranked duel. Next one will be Gold 4. Gold tier 4. We opted to go first, which might not have been the best, but I'm going to make it work with Dark Sanctuary and Max C. Opponent playing Kashtira with the Pressured Planet Great Saw. Diabellstar making an appearance. Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes Kashtira. They got a little bit of everything in here. Let's speed this up. Oh, it's Final Countdown in this deck too. So we're still playing Final Destiny. Bystials and Promethean Princess. Back into Snake Eye. And he had to return a Max C on me for my little special summoning. Battle Fader for the save. That would have been a clear-cut OTK. Well, we still got Guardian Slime, so it would have been close. A lot of damage on board without that Battle Fader. And then the Labyrinth easily transfer us into a pretty nice little board. Then it comes to our turn. Flame Birch playing on our turn, of course. The Final Countdown makes an appearance. And the Dark Spirit's Mastery to search Destiny board. Using Sphere Mode to take out half of his problematic board. The others will go in time. Underworld Goddess, he's going crazy over there. Dark Necrofear. See how this plays out. He destroys the Dark Necrofear with the Flamebird's Dragon. Necrofear comes back and we steal the Flamebird's Dragon, equipped with a Dark Necrofear. Wonder how he feels about that. Destiny board going live. Labyrinth still popping off. Full hand of spice. We're still drawing cards. I got more than enough to cycle through the entire deck's loop with Dark Spirit of Banishment, Guardian Slime, Sandion, Dark Spirit's Mastery again, plus the one in the graveyard. I mean, we're just going completely crazy here. Mirror Force. Little OG Mirror Force for the save. Man, so we got stopped by a Battle Fader and a Mirror Force. Wonder how he feels about that. And then the Guardian Slime. Wonder how he feels about Battle Fader and Mirror Force in 2024. Slash draw. Dark Necrofear returns. And their Cursed Necrofear is going to make an appearance. And here's the dynamic duo right here, and he blows up Necrofear. What does Necrofear do? He's going to come back and blow up the entire field. He acts much like the Necrofear did. What should happen is that we're going to get a chance to chain that Curse of Necrofear. There's the Curse of Necrofear. Of course, something happened there that didn't allow us to summon them, but that's fine. The opponent surrendered. We'll go into a Platinum 5 duel. Looks like we've got Danger Zombies versus Red Dragon Arcfiend. This one I remember was a really nice duel. That's a stout looking board. Nice little play into the terribly tired Tapir, Baguska. And the anti-spell fragrance to top it off. Plus Eldritch coming in to just mess around a little bit. This Tapir actually buys us quite a lot of time. Gets us where we need to be. Because that Red Dragon deck really does pop off fast. He tried to get that Black Rose Dragon effect off, but Baguska said no. Switching tape here to attack. Hopefully we can get a little bit of something out of that. Now that he's out of material, maybe we can at least destroy Black Rose Dragon with an attack. Maybe transfer it into a Zeus if we have Zeus in this build. Go ahead and take his Archfiend Abyss. Man, I love turning my opponent's monsters into zombies. And then taking them. Now that's a stacked board. Summon limit for the cherry on top. Double negate with the Archfiend Abyss and Doom King. Oh, and he died due to time limit. Still, good battle nonetheless. Gold tier 2. Pendulum Magicians. Let's see what the Zark Magicians have in store. Versus Memento. One of the newer deck archetypes. Ooh, whew. 5,000 attack. The Combined Creations. Yeah. That would be a Dark Rebellion OTK. Sorry you missed it a little bit there. Got to see artwork though, but it was just a clean cut Rebellion blasting him in the face for like 7,000 attack. However much that Memento had would have been added to the Rebellion. So yeah, we've been attacking for 7,500, something around there. And we'll go into the next duel, another Pendulum. It's not a bad board. Clean end board for Pendulums. A little something for the opponents to mess with on that Abomination. And plenty to recover with in the hand. See, sometimes this Pendulum deck doesn't play too hard on the first turn, puts down the resources it needs to, establishes some form of control, but enough that it should be able to rebound depending on anything the opponent does. And we will see that here. Because obviously that Abomination does not have a good chance of surviving. And that's kind of what we're baiting on here. So he tried to destroy our scale, couldn't, but because he destroyed something, or yeah, because he destroyed something, got to chain. See, there goes the Abomination, and we just don't even care. Like, we get to go completely off with the pendulums, like that Abomination didn't mean anything. And if we had the Abomination, we would have been going way farther off. But for a recovery, this is still amazing. It's just what the pendulums are capable of. At least this build. Very good at recovery. If you don't kill them in that one turn, their second turn is... whew. It's like this, very deadly. And we got some Amorphage spliced into this build too that we're just playing around with. As you can see, we're going off against Fire King Snake Eyes deck, so it's no joke deck over there. These Pendulums, Magicians, they have enough tricks up their sleeve. They can play around with a lot of these high tier decks. Look, blew up part of our board. Didn't really let us do much, and it's probably going to remove Time Star and Electromite on this following turn, and we're still going to be able to recover from that, because that's just what the Pendulums like to do. Make it appear as though they're weak, so when you waste your resources blowing up their board, they just return even stronger. Here showcases the Pendulum's power on turn 5 after they stopped our board, blew it up, did whatever they could 2 turns in a row. Did a little bit of damage to us. And here we've got this just ridiculousness off a double return. And they've got, literally, they're drawing one card and we've got a full board and a card in hand. It's kind of wacky what the Pendulums can pull off sometimes. With just the resource management they're capable of, and then inside of that resource management, just clean little snappy OTKs. Just very versatile, very deadly. A classy mid-range deck. Very classy. And when you know how to pilot it right, it'd be absolutely devastating for the opponent. Here, looks like we're going off against Kashtira Tearlaments. Yeah. Pendulums versus Kashtira Tearlaments. And I believe, what, gold tier? Maybe platinum tier. Somewhere around there. Or this might have been the WCQ. Might be, yeah. This is the World Championship qualifiers. This is one of those high tier duels near the end of the event. Here are the Pendulums doing what they do best. Swarming the board. And then clearing the board through interruption. And we'll see what that Kashtira Tearlaments return looks like. We'll take that, Kit Kalos. Thank you very much. And this subtle little drop of the 5 Rainbow Magician. Depending on the number of set cards in their spell and trap zones, which his is currently 0, all monsters they control cannot attack or activate their effects. So he basically just had a turn skip because he didn't know that he had to set a card, maybe. I think he got a trap. He should have been able to set a card. Possibly just has a handful of traps, or monsters, though. Trying to go ahead and close this out with the Underworld Goddess. We get the double activation, Star Pen adding Purple Poison, Double Iris adding Time Pendulum Graph. Pendulum Call, adding even more pendulums to the hand, and now we've got a whole handful of them, and we're going off. And even through interruptions, we're just going to keep on pressing. Here we go with a Time Pendulum Graph, and the 5 Rainbow Magician still being spicy. So he currently can't attack or activate effects. And I've just got the power to Time Pendulum Graph, destroy anything he puts face down. So, yeah, he's not doing nothing. Not attacking, not battling, not activating monster effects in hand or otherwise. Just nothing. Whole lot of nothing. There we used our Time Pendulum Graph. Go ahead and get rid of our 5 Rainbow Magician, because it is a magician. Can be targeted by Pendulum Graph. We remove it, unlock all the effects for us, and now we swarm the board, activate everything, blow up everything, attack for game. Evil. Absolutely evil. And we got the 5 Rainbow Magician back to our hand so we could do it all again. It was just kind of disgusting to watch. Yep, and the last of the WCQ qualifiers. We're playing a version of the Pendulums with Imseti and the Horus cards. Just wanted to see what the Pendulums would be like with, King Sark and some of the fun sauce. That's a wild looking hand. That was a whole lot of damage. We gotta find a way through that, and fast. There we go. Underworld Goddess. Clearing us up some space. All of the MSETI stuff coming back for a beatdown. I think that's game. Yes, sir.